Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need each other to, it's called the United States. So it's like, how can I make a record that I feel is completely honest to how we're feeling, but can embody that, the word united? How, you know what I'm saying? So you know, I take you on this journey from the first song. It's called Freedom. It's on Spotify, and Freedom is basically like, you know, that the initial reaction after it happened.
Sure.
And that visceral feeling you got inside you for some people, and that excitement in others, but like how it has created this disarray in on our land.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically like, what does freedom mean, you know? Like, and asking yourself that question: are you free in your mind? Are you free in your spirit, in your heart? Is your freedom defined by the state of your country? Is your freedom defined by who is president, or do you live freely? Do you actually walk freely no matter what your circumstances are? And going into common ground where it's like, I understand I'm feeling this type of way, but how can we meet somewhere in the middle to reconcile this relationship? Going into When the Bell Tolls, which is a song that is from the perspective of someone who has died from the act of terrorism, and their last words to their world, essentially. And going into what I call, this is like the fifth joint that we have no name for, I just call it the prayer for now, but it's like, basically that person has died, and the person holding them, essentially. This is the movie in my mind. I don't even have the movie planned out, but this is the movie in my mind. That the person holding them is singing this prayer for the world, which then leads to All Right, which is the last song on the record, which is just, come on, put your hands on my shoulder. If you walk alone, it'll feel so much longer. Now, I can't promise tomorrow it'll be over, but I know together we can be so much stronger, because we're going to be all right. That's the first verse going into the chorus. And that's what this record embodies. It's like, I understand we don't agree on everything, but I need you and you need me. So how can we work this out together? We're in a relationship, and I'm going to fight for this relationship.